What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Super here and welcome back to another MK11 video. This one I did not think I was gonna do because it caught a lot of people who are Mortal Kombat fans by surprise with what happened at the end of the Bethesda press conference showing off Doom Eternal. By the way, the game looks absolutely amazing. It looks gorgeous and it looks really fun. And of course, with Mick Gordon doing the music, it like bumps up the hype levels to 1,000 because his music, you could just listen to it all day and it makes anything you're doing more exciting. That's how good a composer he is. So the game looks great, but as a Mortal Kombat fan watching this press conference, what happened at the end really caught me by surprise. And I know I'm not crazy because I know a lot of people heard it, a lot of my friends heard it, a lot of people I follow on Twitter heard it. It was going around. It's almost instant when you hear it. And of course, I'm talking about the announcer for the multiplayer. I think it's called Battle Mode for Doom Eternal. It's sort of like a, they titled it as like a FPS fighter. So it goes by rounds. So it goes round one, round two, round three. I guess it's 3 rounds. And let me just play you guys a clip. Okay, so at the end of the trailer, the announcer says, "Final round, fight," and it sounds awfully similar to the announcer for MK11. Now, I'm sure if you're a Mortal Kombat fan and you play MK11 a lot, you will instantly recognize it. So let me play you guys the clips.
Final round, fight! Final round, fight!
Now, I know that the voice modifier in post does not sound like identical, but come on. You could tell the similarities immediately. Obviously, they say the same thing, and the pitch in which the line is delivered sounds almost identical. If you compare the two. So of course, instantly, a lot of people were saying, "Man, is this a little hint? Is this a little tease at Doomslayer being in MK11?" It's just too much of an obvious tease to ignore. Like, I was not gonna make this video because I didn't think that Doomslayer would make it over Ash Williams like a lot of people were assuming or, theorizing. I have a different theory. I think either Doomslayer or Ash Williams are going to be a premier skin. Now, this is something that we have completely ignored because we haven't heard anything about this, but it's something that's a very, very real possibility for this game. I don't know who it would be. Bruce Campbell has come out and teased the fact that, yes, Ash Williams is going to be in the game, and we have many indications that Ash is in MK11. If you guys don't want Ash, I apologize. I really want Ash, and there's a lot of proof based off data mining, based off intro dialogues, based on a lot of things that point to the fact that Ash will be in MK11 as a playable character with intro dialogues. But that doesn't mean that he's going to be the primary DLC character. Now, all we know is we heard a chainsaw being teased at the end of the Combat Pack 1 reveal. We don't know for sure if it's Ash Williams. A lot of people were actually theorizing that it might not even be Ash Williams, that it might be Doomslayer before this thing even happened. A lot of people have been saying that he's a perfect fit for a Mortal Kombat game, which I do agree. He uses a chainsaw. It might be Doomslayer the entire time. So it's a very real possibility that Doomslayer will be the main DLC character and that Ash Williams will be a premier skin. Now, they both use guns. I know that Ash uses boomstick, uses his, he can use his mechanical arm. He uses a chainsaw. Doomslayer, on the other hand, uses a bunch of different things that Ash Williams does not. So gameplay wise, it would look a little weird, but it's definitely something that NetherRealm could pull off. There's a lot of different characters in this game that do things that they've never done before in previous Mortal Kombat games, so I don't see a reason why they wouldn't be able to make this work. Another reason why I think that this might be the case is that Bruce Campbell, like I said before, has teased the fact that Ash is going to be in the game. But he said that just like Dead for Daylight, Dead by Daylight. Why did I say Dead for Daylight? Dead by Daylight. Just like that, where it was sort of like a little cameo. That's how Ash Williams will be implemented in other games. He didn't specifically say Mortal Kombat because he can't. He just said that you know, they're working on a full-fledged Evil Dead game where Ash Williams will be the main character, and it's going to be a game based off him, right? So, but that's going to come in the future. But as far as like little cameos in different games, he said that Ash will be featured as more of a cameo instead of like being a character in that specific game. More than likely talking about Mortal Kombat. So of course, Bruce Campbell could be trolling the hell out of us, which I think he is, because he can't outright and come out and say that Ash is going to be a DLC character. We know he's going to be in the game in one way or another, but just like you know, Black Lightning was a premier skin for Raiden in Injustice and many other premier skins in that game, these characters have their own unique intro dialogues. So that's all we know about Ash Williams, that he's going to be in the game because he has intro dialogues. So it could very well be that Ash Williams is not the DLC character and it's going to be Doomslayer, but he's going to have an Ash Williams premier skin. Either that, or maybe both of these characters are going to be DLC. I think the most likely scenario is that one of these characters is going to be a premier skin for the other. As far as like character size, that shouldn't really matter. As far as the armor, that shouldn't really matter. You know, they could keep the hurt boxes tight to the armor, keep the hurt box you know, a little bit extended from Ash's body, and everything should be all right. But let me know what you guys think about this little big brain theory of mine. Premier skins is something that was introduced in Injustice, and I think it would be really cool to carry it over in this game. Not saying that's gonna happen, it's just a little theory. This was just too much of an obvious like little tease and hint, man. Like, as soon as I heard this, instantly I thought about Mortal Kombat. Now I know that obviously I play Mortal Kombat, you guys play Mortal Kombat, a lot of us, you know, associate that like voice and wording because that's what they use in MK. But it just felt like too much of an obvious thing. Like I said, this could mean nothing at all, but this was like my little big brain theory. I think that Doomslayer is going to be the DLC character and that Ash is going to be a premier skin, or vice versa. I can't really, you know, for sure say, man, this is going to be the main DLC character, this is going to be the premier skin. It could very well be that maybe both of these characters are DLC, but like I said, it was too much of an obvious thing not to at least make a little theory about, you know what I mean? So let me know down in the comment section what you guys think. A lot of people actually wanted Doomslayer over Ash Williams, and for me personally, I've always been a fan of the Evil Dead franchise, so of course I want Ash Williams. He's gonna be so funny, so much fun with the interactions between all these different characters. You know, you could do a quick YouTube search. There's some lines that he has between himself and some characters in the game already, and they are hilarious. So that's going to be the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. What's going on? It's Super here, and thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you aren't subscribed already, make sure you guys do so. And if you want to see some more, there's videos popping up on the screen right now. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.